Morning everybody, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay today. Thank you for joining me on another video. It's been a little while, hasn't it? Probably 6 weeks or so since I did the last video, and I woke up today and I just thought, do you know what? I just need to sort of address a couple of things and talk about a couple of things and get things off my chest really. So I thought, I really need to do another video, and I'm going out later and doing some nice stuff, but yeah, I'm going out later, so I thought I need to just crack on this morning and just get something down on tape, as they used to say, because I know that, things could change and I probably wouldn't get around to doing it. And so today really I just wanted to check in, really say hi, feel like letting me know how you're doing in the comments. That would be fantastic. Yeah, I just really wanted to say hi, how you doing? Hope everything's going okay for you and that you're coping as best you can do in the turbulent and crazy mad world that we're living in at the moment. And I think, that's what I wanted to say about, why I've not been active really on YouTube or too much on social media and stuff like that over the last few weeks. I have to say I found it, along with many others I'm sure, an incredibly stressful time. I've allowed what's been going on in America to completely dominate my life, and I'm sad to say that it's had quite a negative impact on my mental health over the last few weeks, and anybody that knows my journey knows where I've been, what I've been doing, how the last couple of years have panned out for me, and know that I was making really good progress and starting to feel really good, starting to feel really positive, and kind of really finding my feet and getting somewhere in the world, and that was fantastic. And what's going on in America has just kind of taken away that positivity that I had. We all know how damaging or how useful algorithms on things like YouTube can be, on platforms like that. And you watch a couple of videos and you end up just watching more and more and kind of trying to strategize and work out what's going on in the world, and trying to come to terms with how some people seem to behave, how some people seem to want control of everything and everyone. What drives people to do that, I just don't understand, because I'm not that sort of person. And, I just find it flabbergasting that people can be rewarded with financial status and, gifted these things that they somehow have, or born into great financial wealth, but seem to lack value, compassion, empathy, love for anything that is not remotely connected to them or similar to them or them as such. And I think that's the part that I found really hard to deal with. And I will admit, I've gone down some rabbit holes. I've tried not to, I've tried to go on and watch the usual stuff that I usually watch, but I just find that there seemed to be a matter of urgency about needing to find out the information that I needed to find out. And, because just the way things were going, and we seem to be hurtling at, 150 miles an hour into this crazy abyss of potential war and potential apocalyptic sort of like thing. And I think now, 6 weeks on, 7 weeks on, whatever it is, and I was out with a mate last night and we were talking about these kind of things, and I think that because a certain person who wants to completely dominate everyone's lives, and this complete barrage of publicity that this person craves, and has to seek validation and attention and whatever it is, the barrage of it on a daily basis that comes out of a certain white building in America, because it's not directly having an impact on me at this moment financially or, in other ways, apart from maybe detrimental to my mental health, I think I'm now becoming completely blasé to it. And I'm listening to it now and I'm not even taking some of it seriously. It's like I've heard so much shit come out of one person's mouth for the last 6 weeks. It's like, crack on, mate, you keep talking your shit, because I ain't listening anymore. I am, actually. I like to kid myself I'm not. But yeah, I've become, I suppose I've reached that stage now, that saturation stage. And I remember during his first term in office, it was kind of the same. Every day was this new thing, this new bit of chaos ensuing in the world that this one person was causing. And, after a few months, I suppose it died down, and it kind of like, we became desensitized to it. And I forgot how lovely it was for the last 4 years, waking up every morning and, opening a newsfeed and not seeing it dominated by American politics or an American politician or an American president. I'm finding myself just sort of like rolling my eyes and laughing at some of the stuff that's coming out, because, we can all try and fact check stuff, but some of the stuff you don't even need to fact check, do you? You just know it's bullshit. And it's just bullshit of the highest order. And I don't know how people can be like that. I don't know how you can stand there with a straight face and just come out with blatant lies like some people do. But yeah, really today I just wanted to check in and just say, this is where I've been, this is what I've been doing. I've been trying to stay positive, but it's really hard. And I think for me it's it's not about, it's not, for me it's not been, the impact on my mental health has been more about how this is affecting other people, and other people's lives are just literally being ripped apart. Kind of feels like we are, as a society, we're in an abusive relationship with the USA. And I feel so sad for people in the States, really, because, generally, people are people, aren't they? Generally, people are not bad. Most people are not bad, wherever they come from. But people are misinformed, uneducated, and fed lies and propaganda. And that scares me, that people can do it with no compassion. And yeah, as someone who has huge amounts, I think I have huge amounts of empathy for other people. I feel that I feel other people's pain so much of the time, and I don't want people to experience pain. I've experienced pain in my life, and one thing I don't want is for people to experience that pain. If I can protect people from that pain, I'll do anything I can to protect people from that pain. And it saddens me to think we have people in power, and people who have massive power, that have none of those sentiments or feelings or thoughts. It's about the only thing I have been able to focus on is my painting, and I've now completed 12 paintings this year, which is incredible. So I give myself a really big pat on the back for that. Last year, as you may know, I completed 12 paintings all year. So I set myself a target earlier on in the year, or at the turn of the year, of completing 100 paintings this year. So far, what are we in? We're in for 10 weeks, week 10, I suppose, something like that. Maths was never my strong point. But yeah, week 10 I think we're possibly in, and I've completed 12 paintings, so that's not bad. I mean, I don't know how realistic my target of 100 paintings is going to be, but you know, it's a darn improvement on last year's. So I'm pretty proud of that at the moment, and yeah, I'm really chuffed with that. So so apart from that, yeah, I've not been out in the van. I've not had the time, the opportunity, and you know, the weather really. Just making excuses, I suppose. But yeah, I've just been busy, and yeah, I've just been, like I say, completely entrenched and living in this kind of my own little post-apocalyptic world, I suppose. I don't know. Just sat here thinking about, and that's the trouble. You know, I do have an active mind, I suppose, and you know, I try and work out scenarios, and I try and work out solutions to the scenarios, and try and look at things to you know, the things that I can do to help, you know. And I think there's probably a lot of us around at the moment that are feeling like that. You know, we feel we want to help, we want to do something, we want to make an impact on the world in a positive way. We want to help the people of Ukraine. We want to help all those people that are subjected to, you know, almost sort of terror rule, really, you know. And I don't know how practically we can do that, you know. I don't know what I can do practically about that. And I suppose, you know, one of the things that I think we can do, if we want to do that, is just by sending our love and sending our light to people all over the world that are struggling at the moment, whether that be people who we agree with their political alliances and stuff like that, or not. I still think we need to send them that love, we need to send them that light, we need to send them that high vibration, so that we can, you know, collectively try and pull us all through what's going on at the moment. And you know, I don't really have any intentions of sending my love and light to the politicians at the moment in certain parts of the world, but you know, the people that live under their rule, they are the people, you know, that I will send every positive vibration I can to those people, so that they can seek the truth, they can find their own truth, and they can then decide what they're going to do about it, and whether they're going to take action and stand up for the good of humanity and the good of beautiful people, beautiful, kind, humble, caring, compassionate, empathetic people. I don't think I've said the word empathetic right, did I? But never mind. Doesn't matter, does it? It's not really that important in the scheme of things, is it? So anyway, yeah, so I've been doing that. Just a really quick video today. I'm really gonna hope to kind of get back into a groove of doing stuff again, and getting out and about. We had our summer here last week. We had a beautiful summer. We had, I think, 5 or 6 days of the most glorious sunshine, warm temperatures. It was beautiful, and we're now back to sort of like cold and ice, and even some places not that far from me where I live, really, an hour or so away, have had snow. So that's pretty depressing, really, to think that, you know, we got that little taster, that little glimpse of summer, and it's been snatched away. Anyone that lives in this country knows that sometimes that can be our summer. You know, it can be as short and as fleeting as that, and I really hope it's not this year, because we didn't have a great summer last year weather-wise. So I'm really hoping that we get, you know, a nice long hot summer this year. Will be great, because I think it's something we all need, because, you know, we all need to we all need to get out in nature. I think we all need, you know, that's one of the things that we can do to help heal ourselves in the current situation, I suppose, is, you know, come out of hibernation, you know, particularly me, and, you know, come out of hibernation and get out there and enjoy nature, enjoy the world, enjoy the planet, and really collectively try and raise the vibration and the signals that we're sending out. And I think that's one of the things that we really need to do. You know, if we can get out in nature, if we can embrace nature, if we can just be kind to each other, if we can go out and smile, and we can go out and make people laugh, and we can try and make people happy, you know, I think collectively we can raise the vibration of the planet, and we can show the world that, you know, we won't be intimidated, we won't be trodden down anymore. And the structures have to change, don't they? You know, we have to, and sometimes I suppose, you know, things have to collapse before we can rebuild. And you know, I think that's where we're going at the moment. I think a year from now, you know, things will be different. We possibly will be living in a different world, but I think, you know, hopefully goodness and kindness and love will prevail, and, you know, kick shit hatred into touch, so to speak, because we don't want to live like this, do we? You know, as a people, most people don't want to live like this. We just want to go about our lives. We want to look after our families. We want to have some fun, but we just want to see social justice as much as anything, which is, you know, I think really just, I think that's the bit that I struggle with is just seeing people suffer. It's bloody horrible. And I don't like that. And I wish I could do more to change that.